Welcome, my friends. It's Clyde with PT3D, and by request, I am going to make something from something else. So, the other day, I found this lovely jewel. This jewel is from an aquarium. And it was an old aquarium with little tiny ones. And it has a switch to turn the light on and off. But that's not good enough for me. Why? Because I need to put a fan in my laser. Because right now I don't have a forced air system because I have to upgrade it. So I needed to do something where I could do this batch job safely while blowing air. So I looked carefully around my bins of stuff and I found this. I was like, ooh. So this puts out about 9 volts. So I was like, I bet you that'll power my fan. And my fan will handle up to 12 volts. So it's not going to go as fast as it should go, but it will work. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take this apart. And I need a thing to do that. So we're going to use our handy dandy tool right here. We're going to find a little notch. And we're going to try to pull this out. This might be a little too thick. I may have to go get my knife. Ah, it's so close. Okay. We need a knife. So let's get that knife out of my pocket. Where's my knife? There's so many things in my pocket. Ah! Here's my knife. This is my knife. There are many like them, but this one is mine. Ah, there we go. We don't need this right now. But what we could do, and yes, I have taken this apart already. We're going to leave this here, right here. Yeah, we're going to leave this here too. I don't like to leave my knives open, but I may need it again. Oh, wow, that's hot. Thankfully, pre-tinning with some burnt plastic. Way to make an entrance. So we're going to freshen up that. And let's see. Let's see if we can't get this off of here. Come on. There we go. We got that off of there. We're going to let that smoke for a second. And I'm going to grab my solder. I have solder in here, but I would like to use this solder instead. I'm going to put a little bit on here. So I gotta clean up my post. I have a little bit of yuckiness on there. Come on. There we go. And uh-oh. I do believe we done got this a little too hot. So we're gonna have to bend that back. Nope, don't do that. Uh-oh. Well, this might not be good after all. May have to fix this switch. Oh no, I broke the switch. It's my fault. I got a little too close to the plastic and done messed up my switch. I am switchless. So what else can we do? Well, we have components in here we can use. So we're going to pull them out. Because we can. And I want to. So we will. So what I'm going to try and do is get the terminal. Actually, I don't need to get the terminal out of here. I need to get the switch out of here. So let's get the switch out of here instead. So we're going to use our knife. Because, you know me, I like to break stuff because that's what I do. Well, this thing is being particularly... There we go. There we go. All right, so we don't need this switch. So we're going to cut that switch off because, well, obviously I melted it. So bad switch. So we got to find another switch. Let's see what we have. I'm pulling out my box of goodies. I'm going to see if we have another switch that we can use. I'm willing to bet I'll find something. We have stuff. This one does not have a switch. All right. I'm going to come back to you when I have a switch. So as promised, I did something dumb and I really didn't want to get that on video, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I got a 9-volt battery harness. And I'm going to run this backwards. So I'm going to clip this off because I want to, I guess. And I'm going to spread these out. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I may electrocute myself. But it could be fun. You know, if you're going to break things, go big. So that's what I'm doing. I am going big and I am going to do my best. But you know what they say? If you're going to do something, do it. So this is... It's going to be fun. So we're going to do this. So I need to do this. Let's see if I can get my hands free here. So we're going to plug this in. Because what we're going to do is we're going to hot glue this at some point. But right now, what I really care about, there we go, is getting this straightened out here. So I'm going to desolder this. There we go. And get a little bit on my skin. That's always fun. Because, you know, that's how we roll. And we need a tiny bit of wire. So I'm going to grab some wire. Not a huge amount because I don't really need a lot. Just need a little. So we're going to use that. And then I'm going to get a little bit of my other wire. I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to move it out of my way. And we're going to need some shrink tubing. So I'll probably use the yellow stuff. I think that's what I'm going to use. Because I want to make sure that we have our wire insulated. And so I have to strip this first. So we're going to do that. Just carefully pull the end off. on both sides. I have no idea why I'm doing it this way, other than I broke what I was doing, so I guess I may as well. So there you go. That's the reason. And if I do it and something goes horribly wrong, well, then you didn't do it, right? So that's how I look at it. I'm going to continue to look at it that way. Get a little bit of solder on the end here. Come here. Come. There you go. Look. Excellent. All right. Think. Apparently my tip does not want to have solder on it right now, which is unfortunate. Let's see if I can't burn a hole in my sponge. That smells so good. There we go. That'll work. Good enough. It also might not. This is why I really need to invest in some flux, because I don't have any. So we're going to do this the other way. Come on. Tell you what, it is very difficult to get in here without burning myself and to try and keep the video going. So that is probably the crappiest solder I've ever seen. Crappiest solder joint I've ever seen. No, it's actually on there pretty good, so I guess we'll try to coax some of it over. Nope, I tried too hard. I need more hands. Okay, going off. I'm going to solder this and be right back. Have you ever had something that just takes you like just so long that you're like, why am I doing this? Yep. I decided I wanted to do this video because I had done something that I thought was interesting. So I repurposed something so I could make it into something else. And it worked the first time. I'm trying to obviously replicate what I did the first time, only to discover that I probably should have just left it alone. And I didn't. So, yay. But, that being said, we're going to do this. We're going to finish it. I'm going to plug it into an outlet, and you're going to laugh, or it's going to work. And, before you judge, don't judge. Don't judge. I know I'm doing things wrong. I get it. But I'm doing them wrong. So, yeah. Oops. That is the way I'm doing it. Mostly because I want to see if this actually works now. Because now that I have absolutely just like destroyed what I did. Oh, man. I lost my shrink tube. My shrink tube was in a good spot. Then it fell off. So now I have to put it back on. So yeah, this is what we're doing today. This is the thing. But at least the intro I thought was entertaining. So, we'll take the wins when we get them, right? I'll take that as a win. And I'll try not to burn my fingers. But no guarantee, because I've already done it a few times. So, all right. So we've got some shrinkage tubing on that. Put some shrinkage tubing on this one. I know, shrink tube. So this could be a really long video. And if this doesn't work, I'm not going to get to release this video because, well, actually, I'll probably release it anyway. So I'm really curious to see if we can get this to work. I think at this point, if I get it to work, then cool. This is way more complicated of a setup than I needed to have. And I think it's just because at this point I just want to do it. So we're gonna put a bunch of hot glue in here because I removed the back of this thing and I need to stiffen it up a little. And you know what? We'll just fill in some hot glue in here because hot glue is great for, well, we'll put some right there too. Why not? Hot glue is awesome for everything. I don't care what people say. Hot glue, it's not just for kids anymore. It's for adults. All right, so I'm gonna let that cool for a second. Fan is there. Power supply is here. Ow, it says it's turned off. I just stuck my hand in some very hot, like, Okay, because you wanted to hear me do that, right? All right. I have an outlet. I have something DC. Okay. It's plugged in, which means it's live. So now I'm going to put that on the floor. And then, holy crap. Look at that. It works. It's blowing air at you. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. Here, I'll cool off my glue with it. Because, the glue is gotta dry. Well, anyway, this was a, I don't even know what to call this other than a what the crap kind of video. Yeah, I mean, if you like it, give me some thumbs. If you don't give me some thumbs. I'm gonna go with it was a success, whether it was done the right way or not. So that's cool. And yeah, so we're gonna knock the camera over because I have wires all wrapped all over the place here. So as you can see, the switch on the back, it works. So look, turn on. Oop, I gotta get my finger in there. Okay, apparently I can't turn it off with I have no nails. This Let's jam a piece of metal in it. There. Now it's off. See? Ha ha! Okay. So, repurposed this originally, melted it. Reused the part here. Used my soldering iron to make a hole in a 9-volt battery case, which is the same voltage that I'm using now, basically. And then ran it in here, soldered through the 9-volt battery connectors onto the back side of the terminals, and then there's a switch. So yeah, that's a thing. It works. Not perfect, but I mean, the switch works. So cool. Yeah. Let's try to have another, I'm going to try to have a better video next time. So I'll see you guys later.